Hello, people. Come on. I'm going to invite some friends. Invite your friends. We're going to be talking about the energy shifts that are happening right now. Going to be talking about a lot of great things, actually. As I was going for a walk this afternoon, hey, thanks for the love heart. As I was going for a walk this afternoon, this information started to come through, and I was going to record it. Sorry, I'm trying to invite friends. Hello. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Lori. Christina. What's up, Peggy? What's up? Yeah, you made it. Great, because we're going to be talking about relationships and the energy that's going on right now, and I'm going to do some intuitive readings. So I was saying I was going for a walk today, and that was some of my own soul nourishment. Hey, Michael. And it's cold here. I'm in Connecticut, and it's cold, and it's like 36, but it's like one of those crispy 36 chills. But my body was like, nope, get outside, get some fresh air. So I bundled up and I went for a walk, and it was sunny out, and it's just what I needed. And when I talk about soul nourishment, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it, but just to tie it into what I'm sharing about my walk is that, you know, this vehicle we call our bodies, right? It holds our soul. It houses our spirit. It brings this other part of us around. And when we're going through these energetic shifts, we want to make sure we're taking care of all parts of ourselves. So they're working in pristine order and for you. Because there's a lot of energy shifts going on right now where the personality could get in the way. And that's what I'm going to share tonight. See who's here. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Julie. Hey, John, you made it. So if you guys have any questions as I'm transmitting the energy or the information, type them on or wait until I finish. I don't know where to start. For some reason, it's funny. This shirt, anybody recognize it? Give me some likes or pop it in the comments there. You guys know what this shirt is. For some reason, as I was tuning into, I was seeing a little bit of me giving this presentation, and I saw myself wearing the shirt. All right, no guesses yet. Hey, Jana. So the energy that's happening right now, there's three things specifically that I know that I want to talk to you about it, and it's going to come in different levels and layers. And so I was going for this walk, this information started coming through. It's so cold in Connecticut that my iPhone froze up, so I couldn't do a walk and talk at the same time. But one of the things that I was being shown and actually felt myself is this energy, how do I say, like a transmission, a download, an upgrade, whatever you want to call it, is coming through. Sometimes I feel it a little bit more than others, so a little bit of ahead of time. So this may be coming, you may have already been through it. Depending on where you are in your journey, you're going to have different levels of experiences that I'm talking to you about tonight. But to back up a little bit and talk a little bit about what is energy. The way that was asking, like, how can I share this tonight, came through about the way that our heart works, right? I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but the way that I see it is there's like this electrical current that goes on, right? It's like pumping our heart, and that just does everything that it needs to for our entire body, and everything works in hopefully beautiful unison. And so all right, how do I put this together? Also think about our cell phones and our computers. Right? Oh no, let me go back. So the heart, it's like this electrical current. And that's kind of like what when I'm talking about energy, it's like we are run by a grander electrical current, right? And when we have to upgrade our phone and our computer, right, it's getting something that's moving a little bit faster or more efficient or proficient or, you know, newest technology. And if you think about how fast the technology has advanced in just the time that we've been alive, think about that is what's going on a energetic level, on a spirit level, on a soul level. And so our bodies will, and I've spoken about this before, about our bodies will give us signals. Our bodies will give us hints about something that's going on. Now, what I'm wanting to share with you tonight is that when we start to feel this discomfort, when we start to have the energetic upgrades, we're not always sure what's going on, and the human part of us tends to want to react and respond. And sometimes what we do on a subconscious level is we create chaos and drama in our life, or sometimes what we do is have a grander effect on our body. Perhaps we get something, more emotional, like slows us down a little bit, or our body starts to break down a little bit, or aches and pains and brokenness, like something is like trying to slow you down. So, it manifests in your body. And so when we're going through these shifts, we have to remember that we have been asking for more. We've been wanting to be fuller of expressions of ourselves. We've been wanting to experience more of life and fullness and the relationships and the connection and the abundance and whatever it is, but being more of a full expression of who we are at the deep, deep level. And so as these energies are coming in that we've called forth for ourselves. That's why I said we're all on different levels, wherever, depending on where you are when these shifts, energies, downloads, whatever you want to call them, it's just words, start to happen. The most important thing for you to remember is that your body is a compass, and when things start to happen, not to respond. Sometimes when it starts to affect our body, it is asking us to slow down and really get centered with ourselves. When we don't know what's going on, we start to create chaos and drama around, right? And relationships. And my car broke down, it's like a couple of times. And because what that thing with my car is, it was breaking me down. It was actually asking me to calling me forth in another way, to step up further in being my expression and being the energy alchemist, whatever you want to title me, but the one that's here to be the bridge and helping others step fully into who they are. So whatever you want to title that. So my car is breaking down. That was like a little from my soul being the expression of like, okay, hello, I'm giving you a signal, you're not paying attention. So what's happening? So as these downloads come in, our bodies can feel anxious. We can feel you can feel it on a physical level, but because we don't know what's going on, and that's why I'm sharing with you, so you don't have to suffer so much or feel so uncomfortable, is that we don't know what to do. So we start to kind of like react in certain ways, and sometimes, like I said, that reaction is with people outside of us, our cars, our jobs, our relationships, our bodies. And it's just a sign to like slow down and allow the process to happen. Now, so as these energies are coming in, as you're expanding your consciousness, as you're tapping into more of the truth of who you are and being the expression of the truth of who you are, this is what's happening right now. So many things happening right now, but this is another important piece that I want you to take away, is that where the challenge and struggle is, I feel so particularly right now, this can be, it just feels like it's up for a lot of people, is a part about letting go, right? So back up a little bit. And what I want to say is, so we've been calling forth this energy. We've been wanting more, right? So this more starts to come in. The new program comes in. All right, we're going to up level you, boop, 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 boop. And then the human says, oh, I got to control it. Well, I got to be in charge of how it happens, when it happens, who it happens with, right? But that's where we get all tangled up and things start to go wonky. So it's about letting go right now. And I know how scary it is to let go. I have let go a lot. I even have this little tagline that I'm the transition warrior. Like, I've been through so much major transitions in my life that, like, I get it, I got it, and I know what it takes to bring all of the parts together so that you can continue to move forward. Because change is inevitable, right? You've called it forth. Don't control it, allow it to happen. So what to take away from today, what am I holding on to that quite possibly could be in the way of allowing what it is that I really want to come in or to come through me. There's something more that's with that. Let me see what questions you have. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Am I the only one feeling this? Hi, Lana. Jason says, Jason Hairston. Listen, if you guys don't know him, check him out. He is a cool cat. He was about to make a video about this today. Of course, soul brother. All right, Angela, exactly, the drama. Yeah, so we have to know. See, this is the thing. We're co-creators of our reality. We want to take all the credit when we, create that leap in our business or, manifest this thing, experience, person, money, whatever it is, the parking space. But when drama happens, we're like, oh, it's not my fault. The empowered way is to take responsibility for it. And when you start taking responsibility, you start to see the energy alchemist that you already are, how you are creating it, and how you can take this energy that is all around us like a potter's clay and create what it is that is in your heart. It's in your desires. It's in your dreams. It's the human part of us that I spoke about just a moment ago that gets in the way of allowing that to happen. So again, what are you afraid to let go of? And you could be afraid to let go of a belief system. You could be afraid to let go of a pattern. You could be afraid to let go of your smallness. You could be afraid to let go of that shield that keeps you from showing up more with your art, your magic, your potion, your gift, your voice. And so change is inevitable. And know that, all right, I've asked for more. And this is about surrender. Like, when I teach surrender, this is what I'm talking about is this, it isn't surrender of like, in the casual sense of, oh, well, that just wasn't, I don't even know, just the blaseness about surrender. This is deep surrender. When you are totally like dropping in, connected so deeply with yourself and your soul and your guidance and your intuition that you are following it regardless of, what shakes up. And when you get shaken up, you tune in. What's up? What do I need? And that's the radical self-love. It's so juicy. Let's see. Hey, John. Holy shit. This is freaking hits home big time. Awesome. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad this is helpful. Okay. So we are all on the same page. A lot of us are on the same page. And a lot of us are the first to be doing this in a sense, because like I said, we're all upgrading, and thank goodness and goddess and God for those that went before us and did their journey that opened up the space, and now we're opening up the space and we're elevating the vibration, right? Because as we do it for ourselves, our vibration gets stronger, and then those around us get touched by it. And here's the thing, and this is why I'm talking about relationship, is that as we're bright and shiny and vibrating and being the pioneers that we are of consciousness and expansion, and knowing that there's something more and following that bravely and courageously, not everybody's on board. Not everybody bought the plane ticket or the train ticket or even the bus ticket. So this is why there are things that we're needing to let go of. We may be needing to let go of some ego belief systems. We need to let fully go of what we thought our magic and craft and business was, to really truly let go of and let go and allow and surrender what is meant to come through us. And this is exactly what I work with all of the leaders, change makers, and healers with, those that are on this path, because we need all of you to feel so confidently, so assured, so out of your way of the message that needs to come through so you can help others. That's what I'm here for. And there's something else that's coming through on that. It's so neat because I start to feel everybody's energy that starts to come on, and then I start to have a message for someone in particular. So let me pause and let that come through a little bit deeper. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michael, Mary Elizabeth, Amanda Lynn. So lovely to see all of your beautiful faces. Thank you so much. Angela, you are totally in my energy zone. Scary. Okay. This is my experience this week. Yeah, this is. So someone asked me, what do you do? And I really am so grateful for those questions because it really has me put into words, because I work so much on that energy level that even tonight, when I pop on here, my intention is an energy transmission. My intention is to send out a vibration that inspires, that, shakes things up a little, wakes up, taps you on the shoulder a little bit, or maybe gives you that, that hug that says, oh wait, it's safe to be me. And so it's not always the words, and I'm glad you're here. John says, a feeling for me that magic isn't happening fast enough, if that makes sense. Yes, John. Yeah, hold on. Let me see what I have for you. I'm going to pop right in and give you a little reading right here. Okay, so this is interesting. What I see happening is that, all right, who's doing the angry faces? What's up with that? What I see for you, John, is that it's almost like, what if you, or even pause right now and just recognize, is there an opportunity right now for me to be seeing the magic that's actually happening right now? Happening and has happened. Because what I'm showing you is it's almost like you're not going to be going, forward to more of this, because it's almost like if you, aren't, what is the right word? Aren't present, aware, conscious of what's been happening, right, and happening, that going forward, there's an importance here for you. And it's almost like if you just spent some time just, gently being present, like going through your day and thinking about the magic that's already happened for you, let's say in 2017, and the magic all the time isn't, it could come in challenges, but what do you get from those challenges? What gifts came through? So it's about recognizing that, because then what happens here, the reason you want magic, right, is that because you want to have a fuller experience of yourself. So if you're not feeling the experience of who you have, like the shifts and changes that have happened and the magic that has happened, you're not going to happen when like the, next phase, whatever you want to call it, when that next magic comes through. Tell me if that resonates and makes sense. Lana says, hey Bonnie, Lana says, I can't find the magic and feeling discouraged. Oh, Lana, so here's the thing, is that the theme for tonight is what do you need to let go of? John says, oh my God, so true. I'll drink some hot lemon water to that. Lana, all right, let me tune into you. So with the theme of what do you need to let go of, Lana, I feel, Lana, so what I'm picking up for you is so if you missed the beginning, I'm talking about tonight and doing intuitive readings around what do you need to let go of? Because that's the energy that's here. We've asked for it, it's come forward. We need to let go of some things in order to have that thing that we want to come in, and the discomfort that comes in. And Lana, my heart is like, woo, I'm feeling your energy in my heart. And so what we need to do is we need to let go in order the new to come in. So Lana, what I picked up for you initially is that there's a deep belief system that's holding you back. And because of the pain in my heart and what I'm feeling, I'm sensing a deep relationship wound. What I'm seeing too is that it's actually a pattern in your relationships, one that goes back to a wound or trauma from your parental or your guardians. So what I want you to do is I want you to put one of your hands over your heart and just breathe into your hand. And anybody that's watching this, I mean, it's not going to hurt you to put your own hand on your own heart and breathe into it. And I'm just going to send some energy out. Just so that when I send it out, it's so that you have a familiarity with the resonance of the vibration. I'm not giving you something that's mine. I'm channeling energy, and with the intention that it's turning it on within you. So Lana, just keep your heart there, and don't even worry about trying to figure out what it is. If it resonates with you, please let me know. And just don't worry about trying to figure out what it is. If it comes to you, then just put it aside. But focus on just sending love to your own heart through your hand on this, okay? Let's see, where am I? Angela says, it comes with so much force, I can't keep up with it. So, yeah. Thank you for saying that, Angela, because what comes through, am I talking to the same? Oh, Angela Carpenter. Why do I think I was talking to, Angela Armstrong's on here too. Okay, I got confused. Now I'm back. Angela Carpenter, I'm talking to you. And when you're talking about it comes through with so much force, I can't keep up with it. Thank you for saying this, because this is where soul nourishment comes into play. So when I was speaking earlier, I was talking about how we're energetic beings, right? With the heart being the heart being an example of like how our body operates and pumps, and the same thing with our energy field. And so our body being the vehicle for our soul and our spirit, whatever you want to call it, this energy, this house for this energy, the anchor for it to ground into and be the expression of. Soul nourishment, when I talk about that, that means like really honoring that connection to this whole being. So our minds will say, I need to write that email, I need to follow up with that, I need to get this program out, I need to work on my ebook, I need to, make more money. And when we stop and pause and listen, what do I really need? Sometimes it means going for a walk and putting off the work. Sometimes it means meditating or going grocery shopping so your needs are met in another way. Sometimes it means taking a bath when maybe you had to reschedule a client or skip that webinar. It's about listening to that voice within about what's going to help everything come together for you and open up. Your soul needs to know that you are that safe vessel, that you will honor what it needs when it comes and it shows up. Let me know, are any of you guys resonating with that, or any other questions about that? Soul nourishment, does that click within your mind? Do you understand the importance? Thank you for the love hearts. Okay, so Angela, I didn't answer yours specifically, but what I'm sensing for you is some soul nourishment. What do you need? It's what I know is when I take a break, my timer's going off for my oven. Hold, please. I'm baking sweet potatoes. So I know when I take a break, even when I feel like I should be doing something around my business, I have done it. I've surrendered enough to know that when I do that, first, I understand there will be resistance. My personality, my ego will fight it. My mind will start, telling its stories. And when I honor what I need, the information just comes through, the inspiration, the idea. I mean, that's what happened tonight. I went for, I was having a little bit of a staticky day, and a big download came today, and it kicks up, when these downloads come, it kicks up some anxiousness. So that's a signal. What do I need? I hope that helps. So Angela Carpenter, what do you need? Bonnie says, hey, Kelly Ann, so great to see your bright, beautiful face. Thank you, Bonnie. It's so good to see you. Oh, man. Bonnie and I were on the Newtown tapping team. We met, 2014, and it was a really special group of people. I'm so glad you're here, Bonnie. And Bonnie's doing great work out in the world, too, if you want to check her out. Actually, John's doing some tapping. I've got some tapping friends on here. So John says, trust, trust, trust. Yes. Well, here's the thing. So actually, I am putting a program together. I don't have it fully together, so I can't share it all with you yet. What was coming through was about creating a program where all of this, and what was coming through as the title, was about living in the flow. So understanding about, tapping in and feeling these energies for yourself, learning to be the energy alchemist for yourself. So stuff I do with my clients on a one-on-one deep level, but in a group setting. We're going to talk about faith. We're going to talk about trust. And what's so great is when you set the intention to create a change in your life, right? And you show up for yourself, life starts to bring you what you need in order to take that next step in expansion. And when you're doing work with someone, whether it's one-on-one or whether it's in a group, it's almost like you have, you're locked arms, you're supported, someone's got your back, someone's guiding you, that flashlight to be like, okay, this is how you've always done it. I see where your pattern is. I see where the belief is. We change the belief and we go in a different direction. And as an intuitive, that's what I do. Someone asked me the other day, I started to talk about this, but about energy and, how do I, what do I do? And one of the things that came through this weekend is like, it's almost like I have ESP with your energy field, with your soul. I can read it. I can see where the belief patterns and systems, and you guys are seeing, I can read you from wherever you are. I have clients all over the world because it's how I work with Skype over the phone. So it's as if I can have telepathy. I can telepathically connect with your soul. And when I'm doing work with someone, I am teaching my clients how to have that deeper relationship. In these groups, I'm teaching you to have that deeper relationship with yourself so that you know how to do this. So then you can go out and be the bridge and the beacon and the flashlight and the leader and the guide and the healer, being that expression of your art and creativity out into the world. All right, what else? Do you have any more questions? Oh, I probably need to scroll down. Bonnie says, I've been feeling stuck for a while. What do you think I need to let go of? I've been clearing clutter and letting go of stuff like crazy for the last month. Yeah, that's awesome, Bonnie. Yeah, getting rid of stuff is a big thing. Thank you for saying that too. For everybody that's watching this now or later, physical stuff, I know when I'm shifting my own internal energy, I'm moving stuff around and I'm getting rid of stuff. So if you're having the urge to get rid of stuff, but your mind is like, I need to write that blog or that email or program, or even I have to go out to dinner with my friend. We have to honor what's going on because it's going to bring us to where we want to go. So getting rid of the clutter. Let me ask you, hold on, Bonnie. Bonnie, what I'm seeing for you is there's an opportunity for you to realize more of your greatness. What I see is it's an old belief, and it's almost it's what I see. It's like it moves around. So it's almost like you can't even see it for yourself because it like goes around, almost like a parasite is how I see it. But I think parasites sit still. Anyway, it's something that you picked up that's not yours. And it's almost as if you are playing it out from your ancestry. So from what I see is something that's passed down from your mother, a belief that is not aligned with confidence and the truth and the gift that you are in this world. That is diverting your attention from moving forward. So to answer your question about what to let go of, is a belief around like not having like not having it all. And so what also is coming through is, so this, I see this thing that you're wanting to do and you're feeling like you can't do it because you don't know enough or something. Maybe it's like, you know, some technical things. Call out to the world, you know, manifest it, manifest the help, manifest the support that you need. So letting go of the belief pattern that came down from your mom, and letting go of the, you know, not enoughness piece. And I see it more around the technology, not your gifts or talents. But when you call out to the world for this help and support to come in, you're going to be able to express your gifts and talents on a grander level. Let me know how that resonates. Hey, Heather. Hello, Kevin. Let's see. Lana says, this is great. Yes, so true. I am asking to align with this energy and I claim it as my new truth. And so it is. I'm holding that for you, Lana. And your heart feels so much better. Good work. Hi, Anne. Hi, Diana. Angela Armstrong says, this whole live has been speaking to me. A heart and thank you. You're welcome, Angela. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. And thank you for sharing that. John says, like stop signs all over the place. Yeah, let's say more, because I feel sometimes, what did I say? What are you responding to? Like stop signs all over. Let me take a sip of my water. I'm not sure what you're saying, John. Angela says, Angela Carpenter says, I am between two pathways and stuck in between. I'm not sure in which direction to turn. Could you please read me to keep me going? Well, Angela, what I'm doing reading specifically on today is what needs to be let go of. So I can tune into that. All right, Angela. It's like I have a magic potion or something in here. It's just really water. And as I read, I can quench my throat. I don't know, but a lot of you guys going through some throat and chest stuff. Okay, Angela Carpenter, what I see for you is that, you know, the directions that, you know, you're not sure which direction to go. You're feeling you're stuck in between. If you take a look, and so I'm going to use the example of 2 for simplicity. You may have other options actually. Once this is what I see happening is once you recognize what's going on, more possibilities are going up. So to share with you about what it is that you need to let go of in order to go to that next step is that it's this one direction is about letting go of your smallness, letting go of like just let me see what it means for you. There's a hiding going on. You're hiding. And so what that means is like letting go of your hiding. The other direction, so so we're saying like between, so the other option is, so letting go of hiding, right? Letting yourself be seen, putting yourself out there, and whatever that means for you. I have some ideas, but I'm just being vague. But the second way is you don't know what's on the other side. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know, you know, there's a part of you that knows who you need to become, who you need to be to have this other option, this other direction. Yeah. And so I am talking to Angela, right? I think I said Lana. I'm not sure. So Angela, does that make sense? Is this the second option is a lot of unknowns. And there's a part of you that wants to stay in this first option that's unknown, but still not really what you want. Let me know if that resonates. What time is it? Plus I gotta check on my sweet potatoes again. Melinda says, let me see what I can read here. Hi, Kelly, I'm starting my own business, natural product line that works with my stuff is good. And I have great feedback from testers and people who have bought. I haven't tested yet. I haven't launched. All right, who's doing the angry faces and the crowd? Oh, there's still flowers. I don't have a flower. I haven't launched yet, but I'm so nervous that as I have no followers, no email list, etc., and I'm trying hard to succeed. I see it, but then the gremlins sneak in. Any ideas how to get rid of them once and for all? Hoping to launch online in a month. Thanks, girl. All right, Melinda. So we're just talking tonight about what do you need to let go of. So Melinda, what I'm seeing for you, and I did a video on this. It's on my YouTube. Oh, you know what? I want to put my YouTube in the link here. Listen, if you guys are loving what I'm doing, come follow me on YouTube, will ya? Subscribe, leave some comments. I'm mentioning that because Melinda, on my YouTube, I just did a video about the subconscious fears that hold you back. You're going to get a lot from that, because what I see happening for you is there's a part of you that is afraid of what's going to come at you. So maybe you're afraid, this is just, it's like you're afraid you don't know if you're going to handle what comes your way. Maybe someone, I don't know, breaks out, or they don't like what you want. It's like you're going to be putting yourself out more, so that has more eyes on you, right? And then there's a part of you that's like, oh my God, there's a part of you that's like, there's so many other things that could go wrong. So it's about letting go of the fear of what could go wrong. Now, I know that that's like easier said than done sometimes. One, watch that video that I said from a YouTube about fears. And keep your focus on your why. Why did you create this? Why did you create these products? Why are they amazing? Why will people love them? Why are you passionate about getting it out into the world? Okay, let me know if that resonates. Hello, Jason. All right, I'm gonna do it in about, what time did I get on here? 6:30. Oh, I'll do like an hour. All right, Lisa says, I've suddenly been inspired to take my life in a completely new direction. All right. But in the midst of a big project I have to finish. How to manage energy. Lisa, we're not talking about managing energy today. Well, let me see. Maybe can we? Let me see how this fits. I want to stay on topic, which is about what do we need to let go of, because that's the energy that's here. So say more about how do you want, how to manage the energy. So are you saying you're in the midst of your own project, right? And then you're inspired to go in another direction, and you want to know how to manage the two, and you are inspired, excited, and fired up to go in this other direction? It's coming, you're just riding the wave, surrendering to it, going with the flow. It's not coming from any space of fear, right? This new direction or lack. Let me know. And let me know, let me know about that, because that's actually what I'm picking up for you. Let's see. Leah, I could do a reading, but I need a little more information. John says, so ask me a question. It's all about, this new energy that's coming in and what's wanting to come through you and what it's necessary for you to let go of in order for that energy to come through. So John says, that was going back a bit. Okay. Oh, Hannah says she likes my heart mirror. Isn't that cool? Whoops. I love that thing too. Actually, I love another secret about Kellyanne. If you pop on these lives once in a while, I share little secrets about me, is that I like to go to tag sales or used furniture places and recreate them. And that was actually, that was at a tag sale. John says, you were speaking of slowing down. Okay, stop signs. Oh, yes, John, right. Lots of stop signs. Yes, totally necessary. And this is what I know from personal experience, is that when we're not slowing down and paying attention to what is going on inside, and we're not listening to the little signals of our body, then our body's going to be like, yo, down for the count. The soul's going to be like, all right, time out. We got to get this one laid down so we can do our work here. And so, stop, slow down. Bonnie says, thanks, Kellyanne. Does resonate. Been feeling really confused about how to move forward with a big project I want to do. I'm pretty sure that the belief is around it's bad to call too much attention to yourself and be too visible out in the world. Totally your mom. So hopefully that information helped. Listen, you guys, this is what I do for work. I read, connect with your soul, read your energy, see the belief system, see what's out of alignment, and then we do the work beyond it. But the most important thing, I feel like I say this a million times, is that it's really about going in the direction of your heart desire and what it is that fully wants to be expressed through you. So it is about deepening the relationship with yourself. It is about surrender, trust, and faith. And we've not been taught that in school. We've not been taught how to do that. Life brings us, and I've been through it, and one process, for you is not going to work for everyone, because these things hide. They hide in the crevices of our energy and our mind. Let's see. Oh, Melinda says she's going to send me some. Great, because I'm all about natural good stuff, and if I love it, I'm happy to share. Melinda says yes. Melinda says you're awesome. I'll subscribe and watch the video. You're welcome. So that did resonate then, right, Melinda, about the guidance I gave you there about what to let go of. Lisa says it's a big project. Yep. And says I have no idea how to do it. Oh, so you don't know how to do the new thing? Is that what you're saying? You're inspired? So hold on. Okay. So is that's the fear I was picking up, is that you don't know how to do it. Okay. So take some of the advice that I gave Bonnie, which was, asking for the help to be called in. I'll tell you, I am really great at manifesting, and that's another thing I'm going to teach inside this program. As I'm promising right now, it's going to be a program called, I believe it's going to be called Living in the Flow. And I talked earlier about, we're all energy alchemists. We all have this energy that when we learn to use it, right? So our thoughts are energy, our beliefs are energy, our consciousness is energy. So when we learn how to use it in a powerful way, because we are always co-creating. So when we learn to, mold this energy like a potter in their clay, we can be powerfully creating amazing experiences for ourselves, and to call people in. And I'm always calling people in. I had a friend say to me not too long ago, she's like, you created this. And it's like, I did. I have some amazing people in my life. It just blows my mind sometimes. And yeah, okay, enough about me. What about you? Any other questions? Oh my God, there are. I didn't scroll down. I'm so sorry. Melinda says it totally resonated. All right, Lisa says, no idea how to do the new thing. Yeah, so that's the fear that I was picking up. Okay. John says, thank you for being so generous with your time. You're welcome, John. Thank you for showing up and sharing and commenting. And if this video is helpful to anybody, I know a lot of it was personal readings, but in the beginning, if some of the information was helpful, please do share. Melinda says, I'm afraid of what if someone hates it? Yep, but I'm a property manager. I deal with that stuff all day long. So I know we can handle it and find a great resolution. All right, I will PM you my address. I deal with that stuff all day long. So right. But here's what's so delicious about this. And this is what I'm talking about. So when I'm talking about sharing your gifts with the world, I'm not specifically talking about, an energy healer or a blogger. Your heart, your soul, the artists, those that are change makers from being the essence that they are. How do I want to get that? I've got friends that are motivational speakers, and they're musicians and authors and creators and artists, and who they are and who you are, just who you are, whatever you do, whether you're making natural, lines of delicious things for our skin and our body and our hair, and delicious things for our soul because you write it and you post it on social media, or delicious things for my mind to read and absorb and take in through your videos. That is where it gets scary, because that's our vulnerable us. That's where when we have a deep relationship with ourselves, this other stuff isn't so rocky. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, is when you're becoming so vulnerable to share something that's you out with the world. That's when this stuff starts bubbling up. I'm so glad you came to the understanding, so it's like you could see that you're afraid of what was going to come at you. You realize, wait a minute, I do this all the time, and now you can just you got it. It's like boom, shift, boom, right? You got this. Let's see. Angela Carpenter says, what do I need to let go to move forward? Thank you for the love hearts. I get all fired up when I'm doing this. Angela says, what do I need to let go of to move forward? Bye, John. Nice to see you. I'm going to go soon too because my sweet potatoes are ready. So I'm going to finish with Angela's answer. Thank you for the love hearts. Angela, what do I need to let go of? I thought I answered it, didn't I? Let me go back to see what your dealio was, because oh, Angela. So Angela, what's coming through for you at this point in time? I don't know. Here's the thing. When I'm in the energy, I'm not always, it's like I'm just letting it come through like a channel. So Angela, for you, letting go of, there's ego stuff around there. There's ego stuff around if I nurture myself, if I take a break, if I go for a walk, if I relax, if then there's something in your mind that says that, you're, bad or wrong. And it's like, and what I'm getting for you is to let go of whatever thoughts or blocks or resistance that you have to letting go and surrendering. Because in the surrendering, so much more is going to open up and be available for you. So there's something that you're like, you're holding on, and you need to let go to like chill, surrender, soul nourishment. Let me know if that resonates. Lisa says, I actually had deleted my comment before you spoke to me as you answered my question with someone else, and I thought I would let someone else have a turn. No, not sure you could still see it, but thanks for the extra bits. Enjoy your sweet potatoes. Thank you, guys. I actually am going to log off. My throat is wanting some nurturing, and my sweet potatoes, and I don't know. Thanks so much for showing up and asking your questions and interacting and sharing who you are and being so brave to express and move through these things that I know are easy to look at sometimes but what's so beautiful, what I saw happen here, is that the simple awareness, I saw all of you shift. All of you that stepped forward, I felt you shift. Please do send me a note and let me know how things are going. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. Thank you for, again, showing up and sharing. And if you watch this on the replay, comment. I will check them after. And if you're picking up what I'm putting down, keep an eye on my page, get notifications, whatever it is. And I'm going to be talking more about this program, this group program that I'm putting together. Oh, one last thing. I have 8 spaces to have personal one-on-one calls. This is only for those that are really ready to step forward and do some work together. But if you want to have a complimentary energy assessment a little bit deeper than these quickies, message me. But it is if you want to be doing some work together. 2018 has got the energy for it's so much support for us, and we have to show up for ourselves, and we're not meant to do it alone. All right, thank you. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I want to say a couple more comments. Melinda says, have a good night. Thank you for sharing your light. Melinda, thank you. Thank you for sharing your light and the gifts and the way that you are. Angela says, thank you so much for your time. You are great. Enjoy your meal. Thank you so much, Angela. I am glad you showed up, and I am hoping all of that helped. And Leah Newbie says, hi, I was just wondering if I could have a reading. Leah, you're going to be my last one. Sorry, I'm going to type in here last one. My mom is talking to me tomorrow about something about her having a baby, wondering if she was going to have one. Also, I've wanted a greyhound for a while. Do you reckon that I will get one? All right, here's the deal, Leah. Today, you'd have to, from the beginning, I've been speaking about the energy that's coming in and how it's supporting us in letting go of things. And the readings today were about what you need to let go of. And so I'm not giving general all over the place readings. And so I'm going to just see if there's anything here that you need to let go of. Here's what I will offer you, because there's not a question in there aligned with the topic du jour, is that you are the co-creator of your reality. So if you want a greyhound, tune into having a greyhound, manifest it, see what that feels like for yourself. If you're meant to have it, it'll come into your life. If you're not, it won't. But it is all about understanding. I mean, who knows? You may go to adopt a greyhound and you may meet someone that you were supposed to meet. I mean, it is about trusting yourself. So this is what I'm offering you, is deepening this relationship with yourself, getting in tune with you, tapping in and understanding that you are a powerful co-creator. And taking a look at, the questions that you did ask tonight, like where are they coming from for yourself? That's really what I see available for you, is some deepening of relationship and getting in tune with how you feel. I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any questions, anybody message me. If you want to do some deeper work, let's do it. And thank you for sharing, liking, showing up, and all in the hearts. Talk to you soon.